Alright everyone, Train Fan with episode 5 of American Truck Simulator. So, I removed the Jazzy Cat mods because they just were causing problems. So let's see if these cause problems, because I added this Fontaine Magnitude 55 ton or something like that, or if I did, yeah, here we go. It's over here. And then this Mega Pack adds in like company logos and stuff, and then just the Sissles trailer pack for more variation of stuff. That way I'm not just running these two trailers like all the time in the AI. No, those three are found in the workshop, so I only get my mods from the workshop these days. I don't trust the other ones. Alright, so we're here in Elko because when I installed those mods and took out the Jazzy Cat, it reset me to my home base, which was in Elko. And we're picking up 17 tons of beverages. And they're in white trailers. And then we're picking them up from a rail export, which I don't know about you, but it seems a little sketchy. Usually when you're hauling beverages of any sort, the company logo is on the side of the trailer. But, you know, you never know. Alright, freight market. Yeah. There's no... I've already looked. There's no... Oh, did you know my truck had a sunroof? Yeah. Apparently, you know, for $200 and something thousand, $210,000, you get the same luxuries as a luxury car. So, that's legit. Now, I forgot to turn on advanced coupling. Coupling. Again. So, oops. And this is like a 1,000-mile journey. So, I'm gonna be keeping my foot to the floor a lot of the time. So, gas station stops will be occurring often. Whoa, that was a hiccup that should not have happened. Okay. Alright, see how that looks. Yep, alright. Still don't have my lights on. Not even in a gear, tries to take off. Good job. Goddamn idiot. Okay. It's 86 degrees outside. I hope I have the air conditioning on and it's raining. And we're in Nevada. Now, I'm excited for the Oregon DLC, because it's, Oregon's still quite a bit of desert, but there's, like, trees and stuff in some of it. It's, like, it actually looks livable in parts of it, so. Burgers. Yeah, okay. The good old detailing of the first two maps is just... it's weird. Whoa, another hiccup. Earlier, I didn't get these. That's weird. I don't know, maybe it's just everything's setting in. I'm gonna have to stalling the truck out. CSX. Well, when you're not busy getting hit by, you know, Amtrak trains, hearts go out to, or heart goes out to the people who passed away in that, but, and were injured, but, you know, when they're not busy getting hit by stuff, or hitting stuff, I mean, hey, they get things done, I guess. Okay, van, this is, I was gonna say, this is Interstate 40, or 80, yeah, 80. I'm used to driving down in Southern California, Arizona. Well, I think we end up on I-40 in this trip, so that's fun. I'm gonna go ahead and this gas station up ahead, if you know the map, I'm gonna go ahead and pull over and get some gas or some diesel and sleep. I don't think I can sleep there, but I'll figure out a place. I'm excited one of the two mods, I don't know which one, added in Rocky Mountain doubles, and then added them to the AI spawn list. Same with the regular doubles. So AI now has doubles, which can only end well for everyone involved. And then the AI spawned in with single 27-foot trailers, which are really a thing of the past, except for like U.S. foods and maybe Coca-Cola in between their distribution hubs, or out to like really small distributors, or not distributors, but consumers. Oh boy. With that mega pack that adds in the company trailers, I think I'm gonna buy like all 4 of the trucks in game, because it adds in paint jobs for all the companies. So I'm probably gonna do that. So the money I make from the next few trips, I'll probably sink into that. I just hope in one of these updates, SCS gets some newer or some more trucks in the game. And I know there's a lot of modded ones out there, but a lot of those are either really ridiculous or just really stupid. Okay. And the ones that aren't really ridiculous or really stupid are missing textures, or just, it's a mess. And I was thinking about this earlier. What if there was a way for the game to put paint jobs on trucks and then match it up with the trailers? Like if you had a Swift truck, it would put Swift trailers. Or if you had, or even with the in-game companies, you could have in-game company truck and then in-game company trailers. That way it's not just blank trucks all the time. And then it would work in the modded too. Like Walmart, like if Walmart truck spawn, it'd have a Walmart trailer. If, you know, you get the point. But what if that was possible? Like you would have to tell the game that if, or the trucks would have to spawn in with a random paint job, and then the paint job, the game would have to check the paint job and go, okay, if this says Walmart, then we have to spawn trailers under the name of Walmart. And depending on the mod creator, you could get 3 or 4 different mods with trailers that added Walmart trailers, and they would still match up because they would still be under the Walmart, you know, tab or search or whatever you want to call it. So that's just a thought. I don't know if it'd be even reasonably possible. But I'm thinking, or I'm waiting for the Squirrel's interview with the CEO of SCS, the developer of this game. Yeah, I know there's a sleep spot up ahead. And I'm waiting for him to release that so I can see what they're... Because the last time that he did an interview was when this game first came out. And they were talking about how they were going to add multi-articulated trailers. Cough, cough, what I'm pulling right now. Along with the heavy haul trailer packs. Those were awesome. And then he's probably going to ask him about Oregon. I don't know though, because this was done back in November and he's just now getting to it due to him having family problems. If you want to learn more, head over to squirrel or youtube.com/squirrel TV. I'll leave a link down in the description. That way y'all can head on over there and press that subscribe button. So, get stuck behind these buses and AI, just random trucks and AI that do like grinding gears. Like 60 and a 70. Like, come on, people. Why is there not a speed limit? Because I'm not on the right side of the road. That's gonna be bumpy. Okay, maybe that's why they slowed down to 30. Because hitting that at speed, I would have just broke every single bottle or can of whatever I was carrying when I did that. What the hell is Nevado? Navajo? No, Nevad? I don't know. Oh, too high a gear. Okay. And apparently Pepsi is doing a Pepsi Classic thing, because their cans look like the old bottles, which is cool. So, I don't know. Do I want to stay behind these guys? I do, because this is an intersection coming up. Hey, can I get close enough to read that, that thingy? That phone number? Someone wants to call that 1-800 number, so you probably get, like, feed or something, but... And who puts a QR code on the back of a semi-trailer? Kinda insane person does that? If you heard some noises a minute ago, that was my dog probably scratching its neck. If this equipment is unattached over 24 hours, please call. Oh, there. All right, whoever did those trailers is obviously talented, and that could be either one of the trailer mods. I think that's probably the Cecil, just because it's not a big company. And the other one only covered really big companies like Walmart, Swift, Schneider. Come on, people. I know gas mileage is a thing here, but 3 horsepower is also a thing. Oh, blowout. See, that would be cool to simulate until it happened to you. And then you'd be like, well, fuck. Now, with the new trucks I've seen, oh my god, this guy's going for a pass on a blind corner. Oh god. Oh, no wonder, this guy's doing 3 miles an hour. Holy shit. Dude, you're gonna make me stall out. And I make the amount of horsepower you have look like it doesn't exist. So you obviously need more horsepower. So anyway, so as you can see, my truck has the dual tire, or the dual wheel on each side of the axle. And if you drive in the United States, you've probably seen the trucks with the one single tire on the back, or not one there's 2 axles on the back of the truck, but there's only 1 tire on that axle on each side. That's instead of 4 tires. What happens when you have a blowout with one of those tires? With the dually, I think they're called dualies on these, or on these older trucks, you get a blowout and you can keep driving. I wouldn't suggest for very long. Like, the closest tire shop, you need to pull over and get off the road. But you can do it. You can keep driving. Holy dear God. Just hold first gear. And sorry guys. I'm going as fast as the guy in front of me is going. Which is that 70 speed limit is looking real nice right about now. We've got more hill. Don't get your hopes up. That looks cool. Oh, apparently it is a big company because they have 45s and 27s. Okay, I'm gonna get inside because you probably can't hear a word I'm saying. Come on, go. Alright, I'm passing this guy. No, this is a blind corner, but this guy needs to be passed. Come on. He's in a day cab and they put that kind of load on that thing. Yeah, obviously someone at HQ wasn't thinking. That's why my drivers that are out there are have 600 horse engines and 13-speed transmissions. They can pretty much take anything normal up just about any hill at just about any speed. Yeah, that was a bit ridiculous. Whee! Well. Just gonna stick in an eighth and try not to flip the truck over in these corners. Trying to keep the fuel consumption low. So, yeah. I'm getting tired. Yeah. I need to actually check on that stop point. Yeah, if you look in these corners, if you look in the mirrors, the trailers are just not liking anything to do with what is happening. Oh boy, I think I know what's coming up here. The longer train mod only works, from what I could see, in California, Arizona, and New Mexico, because, yeah, I don't know about you, but, I've never seen a train with just one locomotive, just doing whatever the hell it wants to do. I mean, you may have, but if you have, you're probably near a yard. I never lived too close to a yard. I live near a scenic railroad, so seeing short freight trains is a commonplace, and then seeing, you know, a quarter of a mile long passenger train is usually a thing. Yeah, okay, it goes down to 30 up here, so I'm just gonna keep my foot off the floor. Eli, or I don't know. It's that one place in Nevada that's spelled like, you know, a fly. Except there's an E instead of an F. So is it lie? Lie? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's one way to block an intersection. Look at me! Hope there's no trucks behind me, because they ain't fitting. Time for me to go. See y'all later. Try not to wreck out there. Car, I have a double. You do not want to pull out in front of me. Because I am not afraid to squish you. I'm pretty damn near road limit weight. I've got about 5 tons between me and the top of the weight. Which truthfully actually isn't that. It's actually pretty far, because you can have up to like 40 tons of weight on a truck on a US road. So it's not bad, I guess. I need to sleep. Oh yeah, there's a sleep spot up here. Oh, this sleep spot, I think I know which one this is, and this is like a not legit, I would not sleep here in real life ever type situation. Unless it was absolutely required by my ELD. Or EDL. I'm just gonna pull over here and be like, parking lot. Because this is not a parking lot. Whoa! That's loud. If you hear noise right now, it's the cat knocking at the door. I'm not even gonna let it in. Right now, I don't have an editing software, so I'm not gonna let it in. Because I don't want to just sit here and be like, have weird noises in the microphone and you hearing things. Trying to keep weird noises and random noises down to a minimum. Especially background noises. Come on, take the hill. And keep clawing, I'm not letting you in. Stupid animals. I wish they were smart enough to talk. Or at least understand English. So you could be like, I'm not letting you in right now. And they'd be like, okay, I'm just, you know, gonna go eat then. Or sleep somewhere else. Or do something else somewhere else. Be like, thank you. Like, dear Lord. I don't know why she wants in here anyway. All the food and crap is out there. I'm supporting the slow trucks movement because I'm only doing like 65. Okay, shit. I'm going faster. In 8th, and let's go. Ooh, autosave. Okay, I don't see headlights in the thingy, so I'm just gonna keep my foot to the floor and hope there's headlights. I'm gonna, yep, pulling a multiplayer. Because I'm an arse. An ass. Yeah, I've cussed on this current channel, or swore on this channel before. Cussed is a just stupid term for it. I don't know why I got that in me from when I was younger. And people who say, oh, you just cursed. It's like, oh yes, because I was just cursed by a wizard. Oh, yeah. It's like, use the someone swore, okay? Come on. Or at least if you say it afterwards, you're like, oops, sorry, I meant swear. Like I just did with my cuss. I went, oh, well, never mind, it's swear. I mean, those are the three main terms I've heard. I live in the South, so I've heard even more in my life. I've had them explained to me. Half of my life has been in the North, and half of my life has been in the South. Come on. I think that's why I like trucking so much, because I've spent so much time out on the road, and I've only seen a little bit of it, and I guess I just want to travel around and see if I can see the rest of it. And I just find it relaxing. My body pretty much shuts down to the point where I can only move. I can still move around, it's like I don't need to eat or drink for seemingly days while I'm driving. And I mean in real life, not in just, you know, American Truck Simulator. I mean real life. It just gets to the point where I don't eat or drink. And it's like... So, I don't know. Now this game, I don't know if it's not realistic enough. It's probably not for my brain, to trick my brain, because right now I'm like really thirsty. So, there it is. Okay. Speed limit through here is 30 and I'm doing like 45. That's legit. How to lose your CDL in 2 easy steps. Step 1. Shift into the next highest gear. Step 2. Put your foot to the floor. Pretty much in any situation, you're either going to be speeding or you're going to slip. Or if you're going up a hill, well, no. I mean, if you're going up a hill, I would just, you know. Now, if you want to know how to lose your job at a trucking company, you run the truck out of fuel in the middle of a job. Pretty good way to do it. I don't know from experience, but that's probably a good way to do it. or blowing up your transmission, or just destroying your transmission, or blowing up your engine, you know. So a lot of the companies these days have modern trucks, and they're new, and they're probably still covered under warranty and stuff, but I mean, still, they're not cheap. They ain't cheap down there in that great soul state of that one state. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay. Like how the divorce signs. Oh god. That is hilarious. And it gets to the point you're just like, why do you waste time with human companionship? Sometimes I question pets, because it's just like, you get to live with them for 20 years and then they die, and it's like, oh, okay, how's that useful? And you spend a bunch of money on them with food and toys and the extra electricity and crap like that. And it's just like, why? We could be doing so much more with our money. Like, giving it to, the T1 Trust, which is trying to rebuild a Pennsylvania T1 from scratch. I would, yeah. If I had an income, I would throw money at that. I mean, hey. But I don't have an income, per se, so I can't throw money at them yet. I will one day. Even if it's after the locomotive's running, I'm sure they'll be accepting donations. There'll be a link down there in the description, again, for that, because, yeah, be like helping bring back history. And they updated their webpage a little. They've been updating their stuff as of late after the holiday season. And they've got part of the boiler on its way. They've got 2 drive rods, or all 4 drive rods, I'm not sure, and 2 more drive wheels coming, or are either in order or are being built, or being machined, or whatever they want to call it. I'm gonna go ahead and slow down because I know one of these trucks is probably gonna want to pull into this truck station. Nope, apparently not. I am in the complete wrong gear. So yeah. And they, from like November to now, they've gotten an extra $100,000 or something, which is wonderful. Holiday season for them is wonderful, probably, because people are like, oh, I have extra money laying around here. I know where to throw it at. I don't know if they have any progress being done with the tender as of yet. I haven't checked on that. Probably should. I can't support them monetarily, so I support them by spreading the word of their organization. So maybe that'll be enough one day, but you never know. I'm gonna try to pass 2 trucks. Come on, horsepower. Gotta have all those horse torques, man. Yeah, whoever designed those trailers went into a lot of detail. Wrong way violation. How about you shove it up your arse? Reduce speed ahead. Is this California, or are they talking about this corner? So if it's this corner, this is a pussyfoot corner. If you've ever driven a road, you know how to take a corner like that. And if it's because of that intersection, again, blind corner on an intersection, there should be lights. That jet is cool. I don't know what kind of jet it is. No. Oh yeah, buddy. Look at that satellite array. Whoa, off the road. Looking at stuff and I'm already off the road. Of course. This is why you shouldn't live in trailers. If I could, I would live stream this, because then I wouldn't have to worry about editing. The audio wouldn't be as big of an issue. Problem is, I live in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, so I can't get fast enough internet to live stream. So, yeah. That's great. Also, can we teach our animals to, like, close doors behind them? That would be wonderful. I think I'm gonna pull over and shut that door somewhere. It needs to be quick, though, because I think I'm gonna have a dog in here in about 3 seconds. Or I'm gonna wake him up and he's just gonna continuously bark for 3.5 hours. And then long after this recording, I will not be able to go to bed because there'll be a barking dog. Which is always great. That's always what you want to fall asleep to. Oh boy. Blowing up the engine 2016. It's like, it's 2018. Yeah, well. You know, ATS was new in 2016, so. It's probably when people were blowing up the engines the most. Still doing that 3 miles a gallon. Ah, it's gotta be great. Oh, listen to that sound. I'm gonna hop in a Peterbilt, so I'm gonna be missing this wonderful sound mod. I know there's a mod on the Steam Workshop that adds a whole bunch of modifications to the it's like a brand new Peterbilt 389, like a whole new one. So I don't know. And it's like a port from ETS2. I used to play with the Peterbilt 389 mod for ETS2 a while back. If you don't know what ETS2 is, it's Euro Truck Simulator 2. Back before American Truck Simulator was a thing. Oh, why are you stopping? Oh, there's a triple! Again, I don't trust the AI at all with those trailers. But, hey. Apparently the mod creator did, so whatever. Oop, wrong gear. Come on. I don't know who's behind me. I was gonna say, is that guy going to pass me? That's a terrible idea on all sorts of levels. I think I'm gonna pull over on Tonto Path, or just outside Tonto Path in the rest area. Oh, there's a plane coming in to land. Or not Las Vegas. I'm gonna pull over in that little, oh crap, there's a cat war going on in my room. So, if you hear me throw down the headphones and hear screaming and cats going insane, that's probably why. About to slam into the back of a Pepsi truck. Yeah. Which brings me back to the Pepsi Classic thing that they're doing right now. I don't know if I talked about that earlier or not. Wrong gear. Oh, that was really the wrong gear. How to blow up your engine 101. Do whatever the hell I just did. Which was shift into first gear. Now, since I'm going to be... I'll just stick with 18-speed gearboxes. Because technically Peterbilt and Kenworths have the same engines and the same transmissions, so I should be able to put a fuller 18 speed in all the other ones, so I should be fine. Okay, I'm pulling over. Alright, well, give me a second, guys. You're gonna hear banging and stuff, but yeah, sorry. Alrighty, sorry about that. Wish I could edit that out. I hate being poor. And then you were like, mate, you have a $1,500 computer, and you're saying you're poor? It's like, yeah, I am. Because, you know, the money that went to this computer pretty much came out of our food. You know, like, sometimes we struggle to eat, which is fun. Kind of the reason why I'm starting this YouTube channel. Oh, speeding violation and red light violation. We're doing good here, guys. Doing good. All good here. You're in the crazy house of fucktardness. Brakes. Now my room smells like cat and I want to puke. Another thing, animals stink. Why do we keep them in our houses when they stink them up? I don't understand the logic. Oh man, the Rocky Mountain doubles. I might restart my profile, or start a new profile just so I can drive those trailers around, because, you know, when you first start out, you can only drive, I think it's like, the longest journey you get when you're first starting out is like 100 miles. And you can only pull like certain types of trailers, which is cool realism wise, but if you're like, if you're trying to go for shorter videos, pretty cool when you start, you know. Alright, well, this is America, and I'm a douchebag, so right on red. Yeah, he's going right too, so it doesn't matter. Come on. And then, yeah, and then I said that earlier, and you're like, well, weren't you talking about track IR and, you know, the SKRS shifter, or SKRS shifter? It's like, yeah, that's just to improve this experience. That way, I can get as close as I can get to the real thing. And I know this is really far from the real thing. There's no logbooks. There's no weight shifting of the trailer inside the trailers. Like, if you go through a weigh station in real life and you have, there's a maximum amount of weight you can put on each axle. So, and the place they really look at is the axle, your 2 rear axles on your truck and the 2 rear axles on the trailer. Or if you've got a trailer like this, they look at each individual axle. And if you have too much weight on one of those individual axles, you get fined. And that's a mess. And that can also result in stuff like, if you see my earlier videos and you've seen the trailers that are just squashed in the middle, yeah, that can cause that too. Just improper loading of the trailer, or just driving erratically and having, are you gonna pass me in the right lane? This guy's gonna race me. Oh, you want to race, huh? Mr. The what? Our most valuable resource sits here. Oh, safer trucking. Oh, okay. Our most valuable resource sits 63 feet ahead of this. What? Oh, triples. I still want to drive some triples. Those are fun. Scary, but fun. Dear God. That guy's speeding. That guy's actually, like, doing the speed limit. Holy crap. Hoover Dam, everybody. Bye-bye, Nevada. Hello, Arizona. See behind this car and past this guy. This most valuable resource, dude. Yes, when you embarrass your drivers like that, you just... I mean, humans are assholes in nature, so... You pull into a truck stop and you're like, oh, so you're Mr. Valuable, huh? You know, a guy gets made fun of in the truck stop. And it's just like, why would you do that to your employees? Don't ever do that to your employees. That's why my trailers are going to be black. And they're going to be 53 foot, and they're going to say the number, and they're going to have, you know, the name of whatever I come up with for the name in black lettering or in white lettering. And then there's going to be this vehicle makes wide right turns. And then all the required stuff. I think all my trailers are going to have, like, extra lights, too. Because I like lots of lights. And they're going to be required to have a CB radio. Oh, yeah? So, good old CB radios. Yeah. I was just thinking about, I was watching a video from the smarttrucking.com again. I was watching more of their videos, and he was talking about CB radios, and he was talking about this one guy that was like, he was driving along, and he would you could tell that he was talking on the radio because his trailer lights would dim. And he said he could, like, talk from, like, Idaho to South Dakota or something like that. It's like, okay, that's how you know you have too much power going to your CB radio. Yeah, they're gonna want me to pull in. See, this Arizona. Okay, this one's not bad. It gives you some room to get over into the correct lane, then it gives you time to slow down to the correct speeds. Yeah, right now in real life, I'd be like, well, I'm screwed because I just took that corner back there at like 75, 80 miles an hour, so I've got all the load shifted to one side. And $40,000 fine. No. I don't think it's that much. I think it's like $2,000 or $3,000. If that, I don't know. It's probably something I should know if I'm getting into the industry, how much the fines are for, you know, being a fucktard. And then so I'll realize ahead of time how much I can't afford to be a fucktard. And then I'll learn not to be a fucktard. And then while I'm learning not to be a fucktard, you know, I can teach others not to be a fucktard. Just saying. I like how people just cut in front of... In real life, if you're going down a freeway, you'll see people just cutting off trucks, and... You have to remember, they're humans too, okay? Their life is exponentially more dangerous than yours because they have to drive these large vehicles everywhere. They have to deal with all sorts of people, and some of them are great. I mean, a lot of drivers are nice and friendly, and there are a few out there that just plain out just don't like other human beings. That's why they're in a truck. And you really don't want to piss them off, because their vehicle is exponentially more heavier than yours, and it is built much tougher than yours. Okay, these trucks are all steel. These newer cars are basically just made of plastic. I mean, that's what it seems like anyway. Is it a highway patrol or is it a state trooper? I don't know. Come on. On I-40 we go. All these heavy ass trailers. I'm struggling. U.S. Foods. Dude, U.S. Foods is like trash at doing anything good. No, I'm joking. They give the hotels really nice food, and then they look at the schools and they're like, we'll just give them the leftovers. And that's pretty much how it goes. And no one argues with it. Ever since the Obama administration, the food at my school, or at both the schools I've been to so far, have just been the worst. Like before, it was actually like good, and now it's just bad. And I don't know how else to explain it. Me and this Range Rover are gonna have a race. But so yeah, I don't know. We haven't had any hiccups that I could tell since the beginning, so that's good. Try not to kill this Range Rover. Try not to flip this truck over. You know, all the basic stuff. I'm just gonna force him into his lane because he's in a Range Rover. He's a rich douchebag. He deserves to be squished. And it's like, what about older Range Rovers? It's like, older Range Rover, okay. The newer ones are, I mean, the older ones, they would go straight up. You'd hit a hill and they'd be like, oh, and you'd be up the hill. The new ones are like, what's dirt? Or what's mud? Or what's sand? I don't know what any of that stuff is. I don't know anything other than highway. Speed. That's like, oh dear Lord. What happened to our good cars? I mean, if you've seen, I mean, even the newer trucks, the pickup trucks, they don't look as good as the older ones. And I'm young, and I'm saying that, and it's like, what are they doing? I mean, okay, maybe the new Chevrolets and all black. Okay, I can get down with that, but when you get the package that has the black rims and the all black truck, and it's like $60-something thousand, and it's like, no, never mind, I'll just stick with my Toyota, my lifted Toyota. So, I don't know anymore. I give up. No, here's just Schneider. I've noticed in the past few years that Schneider went from orange to not orange, back to orange. I don't know if there was a financial reason or just someone was like, alright, I'm tired of the orange. It's too much damn orange. Fuck this orange. Or if it was like, we ain't got money to paint these trucks orange. CEO is taking too much goddamn money. It's like, oh, okay, well, can't fix that yet, so, fuck you. Or something designed like, yeah, U.S. Express Enterprises. It's simple, sleek, and it looks nice. Then you have things like, Brighter. That doesn't look bad either. But then you get stuff like, then you get stuff like me struggling up a hill, and it's like, please send help. But, yeah, no, not what I'm trying to say here. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Oh, girl. Okay, extra. Yeah, that's not bad either. I mean, none of them look god awful, but ABF doesn't look bad. Oh, I'm gonna squish this Crown Vic. Come on, I need... Find the goddamn gear and get in it. You want to drag race me? That's what I thought. Oh, you're still wanting to, huh? We're on I-40. This is my territory. That's what I thought. Come on. Where's all my horsepower at? It's like, oh, with all the times you've shifted in the wrong gear, it probably has no power left in it because you've blown it up. Like, yeah, shut up. No, I think that was just a ridiculously steep hill. Flagstaff. I think this is that stretch of road where I was like taking that trailer last episode. Yeah, I think this is. Yeah, this is. Yeah, that trailer was ridiculous. Dear Lord. It's tall and wide and it's heavy. And then you're like, well, how else are you supposed to ship it? And it's like, I don't know. You know it's a big vehicle, though, when you need a flatbed. And the flatbed can only carry the 4 tires. Out of the, I think that needs 8 tires. I don't know if that one that I was carrying needed 8 tires, but I know some of the bigger ones need like 8 tires. You can only put like 4 on a normal flatbed truck. And it's like, Jesus Christ. YRC, okay, that's, okay, yeah. FedEx, yeah. I'm trying to look for one that just isn't. Whatever that red one was, that's a little bit much. Swift is special in its own way, just because it's Swift. It's sure wished I finished training. I mean, come on. I know people rag on Swift drivers, but I mean, come on. When you don't get hired at Walmart as a janitor, and you go to Swift, and don't know the first thing about trucking or driving, and that, I mean, you crawl out of your parents' basement and fail to get a job at Walmart, and you're like, oh, I'll go check out Swift Trucking, and then they hire you, and you're like, wait a minute, how do you drive again? I'm doing like 85, 90. Yep. This is how I go through all my diesel. Sala. That's not bad. Sorry about background noises. Not under my control anymore. Pepsi. Yeah, buddy. Can I get a what's that thing you called? Sponsorship from Pepsi. They don't even have to give me money. I mean, kind of. They would give me Pepsi. We spend more money on Pepsi a year, I think, than we spend on anything else. I think our Pepsi bill and our electricity bill is probably the same. We go through like a 12-pack in like 2 days in this household, so getting a sponsorship where we could get free Pepsi. That would be nice. So if someone knows where I can call someone, or if someone wants to call me or email me, please do so. Email me, because I don't answer my phone. Not a great habit to get into, but if I don't know the number, I'm not answering it. Especially with all the crap they can do with your voice these days. Alright, I'm getting over because I need fuel. Hey, extra trucking. You wanna wanna help me get this Jeep out of my way so I can pull on over? Oh, it's it's extra lease. Okay, well, same thing. That's a truck. It goes forward. And trucking. Basic definition of trucking. A truck going in a forward direction driven by a person. Actually, I think after this load I'll be able to buy a truck, but I think I'm going to wait for the next episode 6 just because of the fact that beyond a certain point, these videos can't be a certain size because the way I transfer them in between the two computers that I use, it can't be over 32 gigabytes, and when you're doing videos at 1080p 60 FPS, they get big real quick. I don't have time for this shit. So truthfully, all these recordings are like a race against the clock, and it's not fun at all at any point in time, but it's fine. Come on. Get all that horse torque. Swift. Best in class. What? Best in, you know, #1 in crashing into shit? Hacking into shit? Wrapping your trailer around shit? Landstar, I like their design too. That's cool. But you know, Swift. When you're not, you know, hitting too low of bridges or driving off a way station. How the hell do you fuck up on a way station? Just drive straight. Not that hard. Or taking a corner too sharp or on a light pole and destroying your truck. Good job, Swift. Good job. You guys are doing great. Alrighty, I-40. Gotta go faster, man. Gotta go faster. I'm going as fast as I can without blowing up the engine or running out of diesel. In real life, a trucker would fill up every time he sleeps. Or every other time he sleeps. You should be able to go 1,000 miles without filling up. I can go like 600. You see the problem there. See, the problem with the electric, and I'm going to start talking about the Tesla truck here. So, and if you know me, you know my opinion on that piece of... I've already swore on this channel again. That piece of shit doesn't have mirrors. You're sitting in the middle of the truck. What is it, a race car? And and Elon Musk, when he revealed it, he was acting like it was a roadster. 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. You go from 0 to 60 in 5 seconds with a trailer, whether it's loaded or not. I would fire you. I mean, even I would fire you, and I'm all for speed. But no, even with a fully loaded truck, you said it'd take 20 seconds to get from 0 to 60. Where in the world would you need to go from 0 to 60 in a truck? First of all. Second of all, those were some hiccups there, and I don't know what those were from. I mean, unless it was like a traffic jam, and all of a sudden there's like, there's no cars anymore. Whoa, man. And then you like put your foot to the floor, and it's like, oh, hey. Those exact sound effects, by the way. I don't know how those trucks are gonna sound. And again, with the... And I was thinking about it the other day, in 50 years, what are car chases gonna look like in movies? It's just gonna be electric cars. I mean, the modern, like, Fast and Furious series, jeez, that's usually not a tongue twister. I mean, a lot of the movie or car chases are like the engines revving and a big block V8 just sitting there roaring. 50 years, we're not gonna have gasoline cars like we do now. Or at least I hope we don't, because if we do, we're gonna be right on the edge of not having any oil left, and we're gonna be pulling a fallout on everyone, and we're all gonna be screwed. But, so I'm hoping we have electric cars by then. Well, electric cars, and only for like car shows and stuff. Stuff like, oh, what's that one up in Pontiac in like mid-August? I went there a few years ago to that, and that was fun. Got to ride in a Mustang. I think it was a 1970 Mustang. That was fun. But yeah. Other than that, we're not gonna have gasoline-powered cars anymore. And so even the cars we have today are gonna be classics. As weird as that sounds to look at a 2018 Equinox and go, that's gonna be a classic. Who in the God's green earth said that would be a fucking classic? And it's like, I don't know. Knox News. How to avoid copyright suit at SES. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. Yeah. I mean, how are they gonna? I mean, if you look at iRobot, even like that car, the Audi, whatever that was based off of, that car, that was, I think it was still gasoline powered. It still made noises. Could be wrong. No, it didn't. It wasn't gasoline. It was like electric, but the electric motor was like full noise mode, so it was like making all the noise. And it sounded like one of these semis with a turbo that needs to be adjusted. So I mean, how are they gonna do those epic chases in the future? Are they gonna be like, and all you're gonna hear is the tires on the pavement? Speaking of the pavement, what are we gonna have on the roads in 50 years? I mean, they're talking about putting solar panels in the road. That would be interesting. It's almost like the musical roads. I still haven't seen the musical roads here in New Mexico. I gotta look that up and see where they are and show them off in the video. But I don't even think they included them in the final game or in the final map release. I don't know. I'll look. People are calling it stupid, like, oh, why are you working on musical roads when you could be adding trucks? And it's like, just let them do their thing. They're having fun. It's like everyone else. They're trying to have fun, and they're trying to not be bored as hell while designing this game. Because playing this game is relaxing and fun, but designing it and actually coding it and putting all these assets together and then trying to make sure it goes through quality control, it's stressful. And whatever they can do to pass the time and whatever they can giggle at. I mean, we're all humans. We gotta laugh at something. That's why you have the stupid billboards. The ridiculous billboards. I mean, they're great, because, like, they don't have quality control standards on them. So they can change pretty much what they want. Advertise here. Okay, that's pretty legit. I have one outside my house pretty much, and it's like, oh, it's available. Advertise here. And it has this giant phone number, and it's like, no. I'm gonna pass this cop doing 3 over the limit. Well, let's see if he pulls me, or real life he'd pull me over. In game, he just gives me a $1,000 fine. But cop, you gotta go faster, man. Imagine a day when a car can go as fast as a plane, man. And our planes make the Concorde look slow. You were getting tired. I noticed. Where can I stop? Oh, well, we're about to deliver anyway. We're in Albuquerque. We're about to deliver, so it doesn't really matter. If that's the case, I need to get over, which means I need to put my foot down, which means that cop's gonna give me a ticket. Let me the fuck over. Glad I didn't need to get off there. Alright, let's try not to flip over. So this rear trailer, speeds actually need to be watched. You will flip this thing over. Or you will flip the second trailer over and just completely trash the load and its value. And then, shift it in a higher gear or a lower gear so you get more torque power. That was just stupid. Hope I never pull something like that in real life. If I do, someone slap me. So yeah, okay, let's get this delivered. Oh, let's try to kill this car. I'm just gonna hold it here. Not even gonna attempt. Just gonna keep blinking around. I'm getting tired. Wow, couldn't have noticed. Come on, old girl, let's go. They've got themselves a convoy. Thank you for getting that reference, if you do get it. I hope everyone here gets that reference. If you don't, you shouldn't be here. Lol. Landstar, I need the hell over. When you see a 53-foot trailer with a dolly attachment on the back and you're like, in your dreams, my friend, in your dreams. I'm just like, why can't it be? I want it to be so badly. And they're like, oop. I don't know why. I mean, I guess in the 90-degree corners it would make sense to limit the lengths of the trucks. So I have a 90-degree corner on here that I wouldn't take with a 53-foot trailer. And it's a major intersection. I've seen people take 53-foot trailers and they go like on the sidewalk, and like if they were pedestrians they would so not want to be standing where that trailer was, because any more over in the lane and you're squishing a car, any more into the other lane you're squishing a car, any more on the sidewalk you're squishing people and signs and stuff. So I don't know. Well, as of now, this is going to be the end of this episode, and we can actually just park up. So let's see how much money we made on this while I rush my way to this thingy. Well, this is going to be at the end of the episode 5, so $78,000. Man, I wish you could make that much money in real life. Alright, well, see y'all in episode 6. See you later.